Hello friends. Well, today we're going to do something interesting as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so I did a reading on Dick Algier, and you may or may not have watched that, but at the end I did a reading on the stuff that he and his group saw, and this was who came out. Who is on Satoshi's list? Who is Satoshi? What is the operation in the group that started Bitcoin? And it was supposedly 3 men and a woman. So we're going to do some reading about who is this woman. I want to know something about this woman. There's very few people who would qualify as the Queen of Wands. Sexy, magnetic, all things to all people, beautiful, attractive, abundant, intuitive, not necessarily blonde, but like, who is this woman? So I have an idea. We're going to read, because they're not going to give me a name, but I'll do a reading and see who. I also want to find out who the Fool is, and I have a couple ideas for that, so we'll see how fast this thing goes, and then we'll see what we can find out. Otherwise it might be 2 readings, that's okay too. I don't like to keep you too long, but I'm dying to know. That reading cut off. The camera just shut down, and I have no idea why. I have a little clip afterward, but as soon as I knew that the camera shut down, I just stopped the reading. Patience is within me. Yeah, that's going to be tough for me, because I really want to know the answers to these things, and I may not be able to access them at this time. It may not be time for us to know. Okay, so be patient. And if you have other suggestions, depending on what the reading shows us, if you have an idea of who this woman might be, or if you have an idea of who the Fool might be, shout out and we'll take a look and see. Because I don't know why, but I just want to know. I just want to know. Own up. Who was it? Life can be hard and life can be wonderful. Which one would you focus on? Life can be hard, life can be wonderful. Which one are you focused on? Yeah, that's like, which wolf do you feed? Which wolf do you feed? Something on my surface. Okay, let's see what we have for our shamanic oracle, healing oracle deck. And I only have a couple ideas of who these people might be. I don't know what else was suggested. So like I said, Hal Finney though, he's not here. McAfee, maybe Assange, McAfee, Hal Finney. Maybe that's Assange. Maybe that's Hal Finney. I don't know. I did say McAfee, Assange, and Snowden. And then who the Queen was. So let's focus on the Queen right now. We'll say struggle. Well, that gives me a better idea of who it might be. Struggle. So let's see. 32. Struggle. I don't know if we've ever gotten this card before. Struggle is part of this life. So much so that you probably know people who seem to constantly attract one struggle after another into their lives. This is their comfort zone. While struggle is natural, it is natural so far as it lends itself to learning lessons and overcoming inner personal challenges. Beneath every one of these struggles is the gift of enlightenment, the satisfaction of a lesson learned. Use this knowledge as the light at the end of your dark tunnel. What lesson is the struggle teaching you? Alternatively, after a brief setback, this situation will start to right itself. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Well, who do we know, what women do we know that had a struggle? Princess Diana comes to mind. So let's see what the cards have to say about, is she the Queen of Wands? Was she involved in Bitcoin? Is that why they had to extract her? Diana Spencer. There's something going on with her and Trump and Melania and Barron. Some suggest that Barron is her son. Who knows? Who knows what these crazy people used to do? Bene Gesserit, DNA hacking. Okay, so is this Queen of Wands? Is this Princess Diana? Can you see it when it's up here? Well, there's the struggles. Okay, so showing up as fast movement. So that might have been to get her out of there. Because she needed to get out of there. So Princess Diana, fast movement. She was like an empress. She saw herself as a rich person, as a gift of wealth, of information and goodness and light and wonderful things to the world. People saw her as generous, open, giving, equal give and take, fairness, understanding the people on their level. There was a lot of secrecy and treachery and betrayal and hard feelings. There were a lot of secrets. But she was ready to look out and wanted to make a difference in the world. So I'm not getting a yes here. I'm getting a, well, the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I guess we did get a yes. Wow. So yeah, she's showing up as ace. So it could be Princess Diana. Did she have the knowledge and the wherewithal? There's probably a lot of stuff we don't know about her. I don't know. Interesting reading though. Coming in fast. She is the Empress. Treachery, backstabbing, betrayal, secrets, wanting to change the world. That people see her as generous. She is the Ace of Pentacles, which is like a gift of wealth to the world, which she was. She was the Empress. Well, it's an option. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say about my next guess. Because that could be my next guess. And my next guess is, how about Melania Trump? She came in at about the right time. Out of nowhere, he had a different wife. All of a sudden, there's Melania being ushered in. Yeah. And already a young son in place. So, how about Melania? Is she involved in the Bitcoin thing? Was she part of the Satoshi operation? Okay, this is for Melania now. Is she the Queen of Wands? Okay, so Melania walking away. She's walking away from something. She's leaving something behind. She is the High Priestess. They see her as... She sees herself as a mental entrapment. And other people see her as mysterious, feminine. She's doing the work that she signed up to do. She's doing the work she signed up to do, which is leading to the Page of Cups and the Ten of Cups, the Alpha and the Omega. Right. Just starting a journey and ending in a fulfillment. Well, I don't think it was Melania. This is feminine, mysterious energy, and she certainly is mysterious. I mean, everybody kind of knows she's from off-world. But, you know, I don't know, this might be just, she was kept off in secrecy until she showed up on the stage. I don't think anybody knew anything about her. She was a mystery. Still is a mystery. She's the High Priestess. And she walked away from probably somewhere else to come here to help us do this. But I don't think she's the Queen of Wands. Well, first of all, there isn't an ace that I see. No ace. Nice cards. But I'm not getting a sense that she came from life can be hard, life can be wonderful, and struggle. I'm not getting that. I'm getting work that's being done. You know, things that you go through in your head. Mystery, that she is publicly a mystery. But I'm not getting that, you know, it's this. Princess Diana. Well, if you have others that you want me to look at, I would be more than happy to. But right now, I'm thinking Princess Diana. So, okay, who's the Fool? Let's look at that, because I want to know who's the Fool as well. We didn't start out with that in the reading, but that's okay. We can continue to do this. So who's the Fool? Now, the two I have in mind are Snowden, which I've already said, so we'll look at that. And the other one I have is Barron Trump. Was he involved? Because, you know, we don't know how brilliant he is. He could be genius level at this point, we don't know. He might be the next gift we receive. Okay, let's see. Snowden. Was he the Fool? I gotta pull these up. Wow, a lot of pages. A lot of young energy. Oh, there's that card again. Oh, both of them. You saw me shuffle. Okay, so once again, no ace. Page of Pentacles. Understands about the money. Sees himself as, you know, starting out, happy, fresh face, embracing the world as a new young man. This guy is learning all about things and money and all kinds of other stuff. The Tower is how he's seen, because maybe because he's a CIA kid and they see him as the seeds of destruction. It could be. He's a truth teller, and he has a lot of experience to tell the truth. Emperor energy and also Eight of Cups. So walking away, but Emperor energy. So some sort of authority, and maybe he's being guided or overseen by someone, managed so to speak, maybe by his father or other, wise men in the group. But yeah, I think that they see him as the seeds of destruction, and he's just showing up going, hey, I'm ready, this is good, I'm like ready. And he was good at getting out of mental entrapment. He was good at thinking fast on his feet. We got that from the last reading. Well, I'm not convinced it's Snowden. Like I said in the reading, I thought he was added later on, and he might have been running a counter operation. It could be that, because while they're chasing him, other things were going on. That was the sense that I got. So he could have been running the tower operation, walking away. Obviously ended up in Russia. But yeah, mental entrapment, but because of the digital life that he leads. But yeah, interesting stuff, but I think he was running a counter operation, like a side run. Something else to keep them busy while Bitcoin was happening. So let's see about Baron Trump. Was he the fool? Is he the person who plays the fool? Let's see. Yeah, this isn't running too long. It's just an interesting read. If you're following along with my, Satoshi stuff, my Satoshi investigation, we'll see. Okay. Okay, so was the fool, was that Baron Trump? Was that young man Baron Trump? He would have been very young, but doesn't mean he wasn't there, and it doesn't mean he's not smart enough. So let's see. It's funny, I almost can read cards better upside down than straight up and down in front of me. Like when I do a read for myself, I'm compelled to almost do it upside down because it's easier. Funny how you get conditioned to things. Alright, he's a celebrated young man, absolutely. A lot of money. Look at these cards. Wow. Celebration. He is celebrated. He comes from a lot of wealth. He is sovereign. It's raining money on this kid. That's the last thing he thinks about. And, yeah, he's a sovereign individual. Wow. So, money, money, money. It's about the money. I wonder if that's a hint of Bitcoin. Yes. Three of Swords. They see him as a challenged young man because of the situation under which he lives. But heartbreak, and nightmares, and deals, and Two of Wands, ships coming in, and people see him as potentially, the next guy, the Trump in line, not the other ones, this one. He's the one, he's the chosen one. But he says, man, I had to go through all this shit to get here. You have no idea what it's like being me. I agree with that. Nightmares, people trying to kill me all the time, craziness. I have to assume so much and understand so much. There's always people around him, for one reason or another, either school or whatever. They want something from him, or he's part of the family, he has some sort of an obligation. It's, up. But I'm not getting a yes here either. I think it's just hard being Baron Trump, even though, like I said, sometimes there's lessons to be learned, even if you have a lot of money. There's still lessons to be learned. So, well, we still don't know who the fool is. Alright, well, we're like 20 minutes in, so we'll pull our last cards. If you have any suggestions, we'll do another one of these. Yeah, suggestions, like names. Give me some names you think might be the queen and it might be the fool. Plausible deniability. Well, that's interesting because we got a yes for Princess Diana, so like I said, I don't know that she has the skills, but I don't know that she didn't. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Your dreams. It looks like your dreams. What a beautiful moon. Your dreams need a practical plan. Is that what they said? Your dreams need a practical plan. You have to do that. Well, then I'll make Bitcoin. Full moon in Taurus. Let's see. Sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic, and sometimes you need to be practical, and sometimes you need to find a combination of the two. This card suggests that this is where you are now. You need to use the laws of attraction to draw in what you want by imagining it, expecting it, welcoming it. But you need to balance that with taking down-to-earth steps toward your goals. This isn't about wishing on the moon and hoping for the best. It's about making something like a list of bullet points about how to achieve your dreams. If you're asking about money, this card heralds a change of financial fortunes depending on both your past actions and what you're expecting and therefore attracting. Write down 10 things that you know are wonderful about you. That's a great idea. Laziness could explain your current situation. If so, change that and own it. Chasing money doesn't work. You need to chase a dream. Jealousy or envy create negative energy and attract negativity. More exercise is called for. The full moon in Taurus is a time to get back to earth, to get grounded, to work through any negative feelings you've been dealing with, and to find a balance between being passionate and being overly intense. Money issues may come to a head at the time of the full moon in Taurus, but you can take this card as a sign to pay more attention to your cash flow no matter when you draw the card. Okay? Well, money. Yeah, about money. It's about Bitcoin. Just thinking about all those pentacles in Baron's read. I bet it is. Poor little rich kid, right? Didn't they say that about Batman? Poor little orphan Wayne. Bruce. Poor little orphan Bruce Wayne. Alright, let's see. Peacock. Showy. Being showy. Being flashy. Radiating from within. Peacock. Are you fiery? No. You are a bird. You are in the air. You are a bird. Peacock, inner beauty, compassion, assimilator of anything. The beauty of the peacock is unrivaled. It's easy to think about it comes from the plumage, but the secret of the peacock is that the beauty resides within and extends outward infinitely. This adept creature can assimilate or digest all experiences in life, so it does not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. The peacock type is extremely rare. Not many of us have reached this advanced level of acceptance of the self and others. Confident and kind. Peacock. Well, the people that worked on the operation of Satoshi were confident and kind. They did humanity a big favor, and they were confident enough to pull it off. Simple mathematics, but it works, and it is gonna change the world. All right. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed the reading today. I did, and we'll see you tomorrow.